Hello everyone, let's find the values of x between 0 degrees and 360 degrees which satisfy the equations. The first equation, Roman numeral 1, is tan of 5x over 3 equals to minus 0.5620. So what I'll do from here is to let 5x over 3 to be equals to y. So let y equals to 5x over 3 so that tan y will be equals to minus 0.5620. Okay, now to get y, I'm going to use the inverse tan function. Okay, so which means y will be equals to inverse tan of minus 0.5620. So the inverse tan of minus 0.5620 is minus 29.336. Okay, because when I did the calculation, this was what I got. Okay, I got minus 29.336. Okay, so now to be able to find the values of x between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, so we need to consider the fact that tangent function, because tangent function has a period of 180 degrees. So the general solution for y, okay, the general solution for y will now be y equals to 180 multiplied by the integers, okay, minus this value 29.336. Okay, now then we can now recall from here that y is equals to 5x over 3. Okay, so which means 5x over 3, which is y, will be equals to 180n minus 29.336. Now to find x in this case, that is to solve for x in terms of n, I'm going to multiply through this equation by 3 over 5. So multiplying through this equation by 3 over 5, then the value, that's x, will be, this will be 108n minus, then this will be 6016. All right, so now to find the values of x, okay, between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. So what I will do here is to test different values for integer n. Yes, so let's test different values for integer n. Okay, so which means at n equals to 1, okay, we're going to have x to be equals to 108 multiplied by 1 minus 17.6016. Then this will be equals to 90.4. Now at n equals to 2, x will be equals to 108 multiplied by 2 minus 17.6016, and this will be approximately 198 degrees because this will give us 216. I don't want to waste time on this. Now listen, this is very important. This will be outside the range. It will be outside the range when we consider the value of n to be equals to 0, to be outside the range, because if I put 0 here, so 0 multiplied by 108, that will be 0. 0 minus 17.6016, of course, that will be negative of this value, and it will be outside the range. All right, so now when n is equals to 3, so it means x will be equals to 108, okay, 108 multiplied by 3 minus 17.6016, and this will be 306 because this will give us 324. Okay, 324. So which means that now let's try one more value. Let's test one more value. When n is equals to 4, this will be 108 times 4, that will be 432 minus 17.6016. So which means that x will be equals to, this will be 432 minus 17.6016, and this will be approximately 414, which is outside the range. So it means that the values of x, okay, the values of x between 0 degrees and 360 degrees are, so the first one will be, okay, there's one more I did not do. Okay, let me just write it. That will be 54.4 degrees, then followed by 90.4, then followed by 198 approximately. This is also 198.4. Okay, this will be 198.4. 198.4. This also will be 306.4. This will be 0.4. Okay, so this will be 306.4. So these are the values of x, okay, between 0 degrees and 360 degrees for the first question, which is Roman numeral 1. Now, Roman numeral 2, okay, we are giving tan parenthesis x plus 45 degrees plus 3 tan parenthesis x minus 45 degrees, then equals to 0. All right. Now, to solve this equation, what I will do in this case is to recall the sum to product identity for tangent, okay, using the sum to product identity for tangents, which is, we have tan parenthesis a plus b. This will be tan a plus tan b. Let me use lowercase letter, over 1 minus tan a multiplied by tan b. Okay, for difference, we have tan parenthesis a minus b, which will be equals to tan a minus tan b over 1 plus tan a multiplied by tan b. So I'm going to use this identity to expand this, and this other one to expand this. So we have that tan x plus 45 degrees, that will be tan x plus tan 45 degrees over 1 minus tan x multiplied by tan 45 degrees. Now, tan 45 degrees is equals to 1. This is very important. So which means that, so if I write tan 45 degrees to be equals to 1, and I say let tan 45 degrees equals to 1, let tan x equals to y, okay? So it means that tan parenthesis x plus 45 degrees will be y plus 1 divided by 1 minus y times 1, which is 1 minus y. Okay, all right, so this is when we have tan parenthesis x plus 45 degrees. Then for tan parenthesis x minus 45 degrees, tan x minus 45 degrees, okay, this will be tan x minus tan 45 degrees over 1 plus tan x multiplied by tan 45 degrees. Tan x, remember I said tan x is equals to y, so which means tan x minus 45 degrees will be equals to y minus 1, because tan 45 degrees is 1. So we have tan x minus 45 degrees to be y minus 1 over 1 plus y. Okay, so now we are given the equation we are given is tan parenthesis x plus 45 degrees plus 3 tan parenthesis x minus 45 degrees. So which means from the given equation, okay, from the original equation, okay, or the original equation, which is tan of x plus 45 degrees, okay, tan of x plus 45 degrees plus 3 tan of x minus 45 degrees equals to 0. Now, tan of x plus 45 degrees is y plus 1 over 1 minus y. So we have y plus 1 over 1 minus y. Then tan of x minus 45 degrees. That we have that to be y minus 1 divided by 1 plus y, and that will be equals to 0. That's y plus 1 over 1 minus y plus 3 parentheses y minus 1 over y plus 1 plus y is equals to 0, which is according to the original equation. Okay, so in this case, this will be y plus 1. Okay, I'm going to simplify this. Y plus 1 multiplied by y plus 1. This will be 1. We have y plus 1 multiplied by 1 plus y, which is the same thing. So we have y plus 1 multiplied by 1 plus y, then plus, this is 3y minus 3. So multiply by 1 minus y. So 1 minus y multiplied by 3y minus 3 all over. Then we also multiply this. This will give us difference of two squares. Then we have everything equals to 0. So cross multiply, we cross multiply, this will be cross multiply, we're going to have this to be y plus 1 raised to the power of 2, okay, that is parentheses y plus 1 raised to the power of 2, then plus y times 3y, that will be 3y, 1 times minus 3, that will be minus 3, minus y times 3y, that will be minus 3y squared, minus y times minus 3, that will be plus 3y. Then this will be equals to 0. It will be equals to 0. Alright, so if we expand this, this will be y squared plus 2y plus 1 plus 3y minus 3 minus 3y squared plus 3y equals to 0. So y squared minus 3y squared, that will be negative 2y squared. Okay, 2y plus 3y, that will be 5y. 5y plus 3y, that will be 8y. So this will be plus 8y. Then 1 minus 3, that will be minus 2. Then that will be equals to 0. That is minus 2y squared plus 8y minus 2 will be equals to 0. Okay, so now I'm going to carry everything over to the right hand side. Okay, so that this will be y squared minus 8y plus 2 equals to 0. 2y squared minus 8y plus 2 equals to 0. So I'm going to divide through this equation by 2. Divide through the equation by 2 so that 2y squared divided by 2, this will be y squared, minus 8y divided by 2, this will be minus 4y. 2 divided by 2, that will be plus 1, and that will be equals to 0. Now, I'm going to solve for y using method of completing the square. So what I'll do first is to carry this plus 1, okay, over to the right hand side. So that this will be y squared minus 4y equals to minus 1. Okay, now to complete the square of this, okay, I'm going to add half of the coefficient of y raised to the power of 2 to both sides. So which means this will be y squared minus 4y, okay, plus negative 2 parentheses negative 2 raised to the power of 2 equals to minus 1 plus negative 2 raised to the power of 2. Okay, so this will become y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals to, this is 4. This will be minus 1 plus 4. And we have a complete square of y minus 2 raised to the power of 2. 4 minus 1, that will be 3. So let me continue from here. So from here, we have y minus 2 raised to the power of 2 equals to 3. So I can take square roots, okay, of both sides. So that this will be square root of parentheses y minus 2 raised to the power of 2 equals to root 3 plus or minus root 3. So that this will be y minus 2 equals to plus or minus root 3. Then from here we have y to be equals to 2 plus or minus radical 3. Now, let's recall. We recall that y is equals to tan x. Y is equals to tan x. So which means that tan x. So this implies that tan x is equals to 2 plus or minus root 3. So which means we have two values of tan x. We're going to get two angles or two values of tan x. Yeah, tan x will be equals to 2 plus radical 3, okay, or tan x will be equals to 2 minus radical 3. Now, this is the exact value for tan 75 degrees. So which means, now I'm going to use the inverse tan function in this case, which means that x will be equals to the inverse tan of 2 plus radical 3, which is equals to 75 degrees. Okay, which is equals to 75 degrees. And also 255. 75 degrees and 255 degrees. Okay, yeah, the exact value for that's for tan 255 degrees will be 2 plus radical 3. Then also from tan x equals to 2 minus radical 3, okay, x will be equals to the inverse tan of 2 minus radical 3, and this is 15. So we're going to have 15 and 195. Yeah, that is, this will be 15 and 195. What I'm saying in essence is that tan 15 degrees, okay, is equals to tan 195 degrees, and that is 2 minus radical 3. Then also tan 75 degrees, okay, is equals to tan 225 degrees, and that will be equals to 2 radical 3. So this is how to find the values of x which lies between 0 and 360. So the values of x in this case, the values of x, they are, we have 15 degrees, 75 degrees, 75 degrees, then 195 degrees, and 255 degrees. So these are the values of x which lies between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Bye-bye.